Okay. Some things have changed. They are not supposed to naturally spawn in the Nether. In case you thought that was what was happening, no. Instead, piglins. They can get diseased now. Die already. Oh right, I forgot. Actually, yeah, wither skeletons. Granted, they fight both. The zombies fight both sides, don't they? Now everyone has an infection. Wonderful. Here, come on. Oh yeah, I gotta wait several minutes for that to happen. I forgot. Oh, in case you didn't realize yet, there's new zombification effects. Yeah. Yeah, no more. No more of them. Okay, they gonna transform yet or no? Oh dear, okay. Those are called the bitten, and the normal reanimated are called this. Reanimated A. Alpha. Look at that, they have actual normal animations now. These are just normal player models. But these special ones have animations that are not. You see? Slight difference in rotting, I'd say. And no, I'm not going to keep these textures. I haven't gotten rid of them yet, but someone is making textures for me currently. So these will eventually disappear. I just kind of modified the texture a little bit so it has like blackness on it. because you know it's bitten. Also, if you could not tell there, the bitten will eventually decay into the reanimated. And also, if you could tell, the bitten do not cause the reanimate the special effects. Bitten. And this. Do you know black stuff? Besides now, black stuff. Also, you just. Also, I should mention the bitten are weaker because they're supposed to be like partially alive, just converting. Obviously, these guys are fully undead. Like the bite causes a quicker a quicker conversion, but the body is still alive. While just killing them in general. If I find a villager here. I'm assuming this guy's going to get eviscerated by the bitten. Well, not bitten, but... So anyway, he's going to get beaten to death. The bitten here. Oh, wait, what? They're kind of stupid, I guess you could say. They ain't the smartest, they ain't the smartest bunch. Also currently, the reanimated are just... They're just special zombies, they don't really do much else besides that, they don't evolve or anything. See? I mean, obviously they kind of evolve, but it's more degrading, since, you know, dead bodies. Even the damn blackness just wears off eventually. Okay, where did all the villagers go? Okay, then. So yeah, as you can see here, bitten, they are weak. Well, kind of. They have water here, so impaling works. Heck. Wait, where's this man going? Remember I showed before in the last video. Basically, sometimes they kill them and they reanimate. That still does that, but they become normal reanimated because you could say the bitten are like, obviously they ain't dead. They're just being converted. So obviously, when it comes to the bitten, they're fast, and they reach targets quickly. And obviously, since they're fast, they kind of do more damage. If you think about it, considering, they go faster, they reach you faster to do more damage. But they don't cause the effect, obviously, because they're not fully infected per se. Well, not fully reanimated. They're all infected. That's why killing them converts them. But they aren't dead, so they're not infectious in the effect sense. Now, which is, I would say that's a pretty good idea, you know? He's running for his life, and I don't think it's gonna save him, though. My dude, you're getting chased down by a running zombie. I don't think stopping periodically is going to help your case. Yeah, he died. Thankfully, unlike the Tarnished, which, will follow you for miles because they will see you for miles, these guys do have an extended range of vision, but, like, it's not unrealistic. They can see you further away than a normal zombie can. At least they should be able to. Never mind, they do not see you closer than the zombie can. Because they see you further, though. So technically speaking, they're slightly worse in vision than a normal zombie, which... Fuck! Fuck! Okay, as you could see, the effect I got from that looked like like an out bottle of alcohol, relatively speaking. Um, thank you, Slasher. But seriously, uh, okay, so here it is, intoxicated. No wonder, uh, people in zombie movies keep crashing cars. The bites are intoxicating them. But seriously, this is more. See this countdown? Five, four, three, two, one. There you go. And I died. Now I'm gonna go over there and see what it did. What? Okay. Effect gives self intoxicated. I should reanimate though, shouldn't I? Because I have the effect. It's gonna stay in this open field, I guess. What? Huh? Okay. Wait, no. Game mode created. What? That's weird. Every single time. Okay, so it appears an issue may be partially present here. I'm just gonna check that real quick. So basically, here's the difference here. Um, hmm. Actually, wait a second. Hmm. Attributes. Sound of base gets. Hmm. Well, that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. Okay. Well, just gonna, I guess, move that into the rest of the subgroup then. I assumed that would work. Apparently, no, it doesn't. But if you could tell, there's a slight difference. No, no, turning. Of registry type. Uh, layer. I swear to God, I did this. The reason I'm making it reanimate A is because it's slightly more dangerous, I guess you could say. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for, something based on The Walking Dead for its main feature to not have players turning into zombies. That's like one of the main things of the show is people turning into, people dying, turning into zombies. That's the threat of the I guess the countdown of the toxicant. Toxicant. High time to infect myself, kill myself again, or something. I don't know. Okay, come on, kill me. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally it worked. Okay, so apparently, I guess that other procedure is cursed or something. I don't know. It just it does what it wants sometimes. I don't know how to make them switch targets though. They just tend to go after one target. One target alone. Nearby only. Chase after lost sight. Mm, I'd say make the attacker mobs fight. Fight the attacker mobs over yeah, don't enable it for the bitten because they're not fully zombified. They can't call for help. They're not even dead yet. What? Oh. That was okay. Apparently, I'm just not very good with videos or something. Okay, for the exact timing, I think it was like the persecution was the one. Okay, so here it is. Obviously, there's this. Okay, so dog hijinks aside, um, shucks. Um, so as you can see here, so speed, he has a bit of weakness, 300 ticks, which is only about like a minute, maybe a little bit less than a minute. And also, as you can see, it naturally spawns with the infected attributes, which, if you can't tell, it's slightly different than uh this. See, this it is different from this because it's not fully zombified yet. It just has infection. It's just turning. Yeah. Okay, so now that I'm busy zoning out, the 3,000 ticks here is important because 3,000 ticks is the same. What was it? Which one was? Okay, that's some chaos happening out there. Okay, so as you can see, so yeah, 3,000 ticks. So as soon as the speed effect wears off, is the moment that they are no longer, fast zombies. They're back to normal zombies. Or I guess they change into normal zombies. They weren't normal before. They were runners. See, obviously the does entity exist and does is entity alive is to ensure, you know, that they didn't just appear. Just it isn't just a giant spam of, entities. Because that's how you create a horde with improper coding. That's how you get a horde of zombies for no particular reason. They just appear out of the blue. Now, like the Tarnished Army, I have taken the risk of the Bitten not despawning, but they also don't spawn in general either. Because, obviously they rot away into the reanimated, and they can despawn. And they also can spawn naturally, but mainly they can despawn. Basically it is. I forgot that they're stupid. Well, I mean, they're zombies. Of course they're stupid. Never mind. Yeah, if you haven't noticed from the big lack of procedures, whenever they kill something, it does not do anything for them. I said they don't have an evolution system for, at least not yet. They don't have any flesh grading, but they also do not have any regeneration. So if they kill something, it's not like because most infection mods, they eat something even if they don't necessarily infect it properly, they will get like regeneration effect from it. Like Tarnish has just generating the entire bit of health of the kill. Spore has it so they just get regeneration effect. Things like the From Another World have it so they fuse with the entity they're killing, which I guess you could say kind of restores their health and also upgrades it. It isn't that many, considering I can only list like 3 that could be considered tangentially like that. But what I'm saying is they don't do that yet because I'm lazy. And this development is going to take forever. Because it always takes forever. It never ends. Now, what you could expect from... What could you expect from The Walking Dead here? Well... all entities glowing. Notice there's barely any of them. Ground. On the surface. Oh, I thought that was like fucking cryptid. They don't really spawn here, which is odd. Wait, why? Okay, as you can see, there's none of them. Literally none of them. They have a very rare spawn, is what I'm saying. So which is probably, I guess, a good thing. Oh, to be fair, fighting them is not really the point of the mod. Because this mod is not going to be very, self-sufficient per se. It's just going to be something you use in a general mod pack. It's just to add a little bit more, substance. But it does little on its own. Granted, you could say that with a lot of mods. Even ones with substance, like even the Aether. Actually, no, not the Aether. That's... No, no. But things like other infection mods, like Spore, or From Another World, or Flesh That Hates, or even the Tarnished. Though the Tarnished would definitely be one of those. They don't really add... Like the mod packs exist for a reason. One mod cannot satisfy you. But, I mean, like, in generally speaking, in this case, it's very much unsatisfying. It just... it's too little to play on its own, I'd say. My point exactly. You're not really going to find them. Granted, could look deeper. And maybe eventually you'll find them. Granted, I do know there are some cases where mobs will simply refuse to spawn because of MC Creator. I don't know why exactly that is, although it is something that sometimes happen. In that case, you just gotta yell at the sky. Actually, I think I have an idea. Hmm. Okay, I think. Mm, I guess I'm just gonna increase it for. You can't find anything. Slot spawn dungeons. Maybe like group of 3. Oh. Wait, then why do they even allow you to use that as an option? No, no. I will first need to see if any of them actually ever spawn. Because they were spawning in the nether before I properly put in the procedure. It's not just the piglins, it just kind of messed up itself for a little bit. Nothing ever truly works properly with this. Man. Block. Yep. TP all entities of type. These guys spawn naturally. We're gonna wait several minutes for this to happen. Okay, so they do spawn naturally. It does work. Okay. That's relatively good. Took you long enough. Look at me. Look at me. You stupid. You stupid.